Welcome. We are live. Having some issues with YouTube today. But welcome to eSENIORS GT3 Group 3 race. This is the third season as well at Monza. This race took place on Friday the 10th. And it wasn't broadcast, so I decided to do a broadcast of this race. So here we go. And welcome. Please subscribe. Need those subscribers desperately to bring up this channel. Been holding that 43 for a couple days, so we need to work on that. Need a lot of subscribers. Don't know how I'm going to get them yet, but we're going to keep working towards it. Anyway, here we go. This was a 60-minute race with a mandatory pit stop, gas and tires. Your pole sitter is in the number 33, Jaime Goddard. Second was... Oh boy. I'm getting the background music now that ended, and we're getting a voice. She sounds very nice, but we're going to get rid of her. And here we go with the race. Sorry about that, guys. Amateur hour here. Third was Nikos Margaritas after the qualified in number 21, starting fourth. BB Stewart, fifth. Savage, sixth. Buckley, 7. Sousa, 8. McKay, Queen 9th, Walensky 10th, Wyman 11th, B. Banks 12th, Miles 13th, Weissman 14th, Jenks 15th, Blythe 16th, Owens 17th, Allen 18th, and the other two were just viewers. And here we go! Going down to the first turn. Well, we had a issue there. Let's go back. Let's stop that right here. Let's take a look at that issue. Of course, not here to judge at all. Just we like to take a look at everything as the race goes on. See, as spectators, we want to spectate. We want to see it all. Just as you are watching, I am also watching and being a spectator. Okay, we're going to back this up 5 seconds. We're going to slow it down. Savage to the inside. Well, that's pretty clear right there what happened. Looking for the Hellcam. There we go. So now we're going to go from Stewart to... Let's ride with Owens. Take a look from his perspective. Cars start getting sideways here and there. Yeah, one guy turned around backwards. And that was Wyman and Savage kind of left in the back there. Riding from Molesky, Queen. Some of the guys that were far in the back now have moved up. They took advantage of the situation. we're riding with Buckley in the 73 Lambo. There's Savage, who qualified, I think, 6th, and now is pushed back all the way to 17th. Wyman in front of him. Miles behind Allen. He's going to make a pass and thinks better of it. Wyman catching up in the Bentley. Wyman was not in a Bentley last season, so that's a new car to him. Miles raced the Porsche last season, so that's his standard car. And Savage, I'm not sure what Savage ran before in the GT3 races. I know he rode the BMW quite a bit in GT4. Looks like Allen attempting to pass Wyman. Whoa! Oh my God. A little bit of slipperiness going through that corner, I see. So that's Wyman. Allen keeping a nice line there. Miles. Molitsky. There's Buckley. Oh, we just had a casualty. Let's see who that was. I like that paint scheme on that car. That's pretty sharp. That's Mackay, who's backwards there. He's in the 997 Porsche. Let's take a look to see what's happened with him. Slow it down just a little bit. Oh man, that corner is not a good place to go too wide, folks, just to let you know. You're almost better off just backing all the way out. And that was actually not the last altercation this gentleman had in that chicane, unfortunately for him. Later on in the race, he had another fender bender in the same exact spot. Bummer, because now he's dropped. I mean, he did a great job on qualifying, and now he's dropped way back. I'm not sure if anyone's even behind him now. Let's see. It's 22. They're way up past him. Yeah, he's in last place now, I think. This is a 17th place battle between Savage and Allen. And I think Allen's going to end up succumbing to Savage. But as you see, Allen might not have enough speed, but he does keep a very nice line. Very clean. And if he keeps at it, I'm sure he'll have great success. Keep up the good work, Allen. Gonna move up to Wyman. There's Miles. Oh wow. Oh boy. Hey, he made it. There's some pretty tight racing back here, I see. So our leader right now is Not sure who that is up in front there. Oh, Jenks, he's actually a lap down. Or he's about to go a lap down. So this is our leader, Lingholm. Behind him is Goddard. Margaritas in third. Sousa in fourth. Stewart sixth. Stewart fifth. Queen sixth. Weissman is getting passed by Buckley. Woo! That's an adventure through that corner. And Owens behind those fellas. And then there's Banks, Blythe. I see a lot, it's pretty tight. Everybody's kind of close together. Mackay is, you know, he had that incident, so he's a little bit farther behind. Looks like Miles just put a pass on Banks. Oh, Banks went off. Banks went off right there. And Miles picks up 12th. Oh boy. So Weissman, Owens makes it to the corner first, or Weissman backed off. I'm not sure which, but if Weissman backed off, that was good on him. That was pretty gentlemanly. Those are some nice colors on that car. I like it. And Blythe is now pulled right up on Weissman. And Miles is trying to make a move on Blythe. Blythe, it looks like. They're getting racy back here. Miles lifts off a little bit. There was some definitely good racing in this race. There was a lot of racing. This was a pretty good race. You know, it had a couple incidents, but it was actually a very good race. Blythe gets by. Oh, there's big contact between Miles. Oh boy. Big contact between what? Oh, we're gonna go back and look at this. You're slowed down a little bit. Weissman's on the outside. Makes plenty of room for Blythe. And the tree's going to be in the way. Change view here. Tree was in the way. Sorry, guys. Oh, Weissman comes back in. He was kind of looping it to the inside. And that looks like it was... I mean, I'm not going to get into whose fault it was. But that... Oh, that was a nasty hit he just took into the wall there. And he lost a lot of positions due to that. So now we have McKay, who works his way back in the race later. Allen, just doing nice steady laps. Weissman, I think if Big Natty, James Parks was in this race, I think him and Allen would have a great race together. Those two guys would be really closely matched. He can't race on Fridays, unfortunately. Look at this pack racing. Isn't this cool? Very cool. I can't wait till this series grows to like 30 drivers. Blythe, for some reason, I'm missing his paint job. He usually has this beautiful paint job. I'm not sure if maybe it's for the Porsche series and not this series, but I don't have his paint job for this. That's Buckley. It looks like Buckley has got ahead of Queen. That's Stewart. That's Blythe. He's going for the pass. He's good. Oh, yes. Well, Blythe is a gentleman driver. And you can see by right there, he didn't force the issue, which was probably smart. And eventually he will wear Owens down and take the position. As he was fast, he was the faster of the two cars, no doubt. And that's right ahead of the two cars is Queen. Whoa! Blythe does a hop over the curb there and loses 2 positions. The position he just gained and then another position. There's Allen. Mackay is catching up to Allen. There's Savage running in the pack with Molesky behind him and Wyman in front of him. There's Stewart with Miles is right behind Stewart, and Blythe ahead of Stewart. Now let's take a look at the leaders. Goddard in an excellent position in second place. Lingholm in first. Margaritas in third. Sousa is coming up on Jenks. Giving plenty of room. Good for him. He's got the nice Pinocchio on the back of the car. I love that. That's awesome. It looks like Wyman just took... no. Wyman's... Let's take a look at this. Miles gets by Stewart, it looks like. Let's back this up. I don't want to miss that. Well, Stewart was actually passing Miles and then lifted off just a bit to make room for the corner. Miles, Blythe. Banks is going for the pass on Owens. Looks like Owens was lifting off a little. They both lifted off. They both decided to, I think, let the other one go. Banks was a lot faster, so I'm sure he will pass Owens on the straight somewhere. Molesky running 14th. Allen 15th. Mackay gaining on Allen. Well, there's a little bit of off there by Stewart, I believe. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He was right in the dirt there. Let's go back up front again. See, Margaritas is in third. That's the gap between first and second. Someone's mowing the lawn here. A little bit of a, not sure if there was a track cut or not, but he's turning fast laps, 151s. Sousa, Buckley has gained on Sousa now. Have to keep an eye on that. Queen in 6th. Owens, who just did a curb hop, apparently, is in 7th. Banks is wanting to pass Owens and is trying to do so very patiently. Who makes it to the corner first this time and who backs out? Banks, very gentlemanly. Probably could have made it to the corner first. Really super gentleman racing on his part. That should definitely be well known by other drivers how he raced that with really good conduct right there. He's definitely being held up right now. Blythe runs a little bit off the track. Miles, oh boy, takes advantage. Nice pass. Wahoo Racing, Wahoo Race Team just took over 10th place. Banks' fastest lap was a 152. Owens' fastest 153. So he's just definitely being held up here. Leader still is Langholm, then Goddard, Margaritas, Sousa. Looks how good that Lambo sounds. That sounds really good. There's Banks, Miles, Blythe, Stewart, ouch. Well, let's stop that. I want to take a look at this. Okay, so we have Miles and there's Blythe. So Miles, Blythe, then BB Stewart, then Wyman. Stewart goes to the inside. He's caught in a rough position and has contact with Miles. He basically ran into Miles and he didn't have the position. And this is going to be time consuming for all involved here. Each one of these cars is going to lose time. Even this allows both Molesky and McKay. Look at, there's all these cars are going to have the opportunity to catch up now. Let's see. There's Miles and Stewart off. Molesky and Savage just avoids contact. Okay, and now here comes McKay. We'll go up to normal speed. Coming back on track. He's lucky that McKay made room for him. Some good racing avoidance by Savage as well. Meanwhile, these guys are just putzing around up here. They're just no race going on at all. They're just. And Buckley has gotten by Sousa somehow during this. Let's go back. I want to see this. We're gonna try and get all the good stuff, guys. All the good stuff. Sousa hits the coil, he goes off. There you have it. Banks has lifted off and given up a little bit, I guess, on passing Owens for now. He's got Wyman. There's a nice spread there. Wide, Savage. Everybody's spread out a little bit. McKay has done a tremendous job because he was originally, I think, 6th or 5th and had that spin out. And now he's been, see, he's got some damage too that he's dealing with, which probably slowed him down a lot. Allen is just running his nice clean race. Good for him. Weissman in 17th in the beautiful Porsche. We're going to speed it up just a tad. Goddard, 2nd. Margaritas, 3rd. Buckley, 4th. Sousa, 5th. Queen, 6th. Owens, 7th. Banks, 8th. Wyman, 9th. Blythe, Savage gets by Blythe. Savage is moving his way up. Remember, Savage was involved in that early, he was a victim of the early incident, and now he has worked his way back up. Miles, Maliski, also a victim early crash, working his way back up through the field. Jenks, he's got to stop and go, 30 seconds. Weissman, 17th. Allen, 16th. Stewart, 15th. McKay, 14th. Maliski is gaining on Miles and Blythe. Blythe and Miles have had quite the battle going on most of the race. It looks like Owens has made an error. Let's see where the error was. Pretty nice cornering through there. I think it's just his Banks was faster. Owens, looked like Owens lifted off a little there. Bad entry. Oh, that's what cost him. And now Banks is taking advantage of that. Good on him. He was extremely patient. Very patient. Gets huge respect points. So, Banks takes the 7th position away from Owens, and it's very, very well deserved. And now he should probably start his assault on Queen. Oh no, Sousa. Queen has just passed Sousa. Oh, Owens nailed that curb. Miles and Blythe, Maliski. As you see, McKay now has them in all in his view distance. You can see all of them right ahead of him. There's our leader, number 96. This is your pole sitter. In second place, Margaritas in third, Buckley in fourth, Queen fifth, Sousa sixth, Banks, Wyman, Owens. Savage catching up to Owens. His last lap was a 151. Owens' last lap was a 155. So Owens' last lap was atrocious. And Savage is taking advantage of it. And just ahead of Owens is Wyman. I'm not sure. I'm going to go back real quick to see how that happened. There's Banks going for the pass. Where's Wyman? There's Wyman right behind. So now Owens, who's up to 7th, is slowly sliding back because of his slow times. And they're cars that were earlier affected by incidents that they were tangled up in or slow ups are now catching up. Wyman's looking pretty good in this Bentley. Owens moves to the left, giving Wyman the inside to make it easier for him to go through the corner, because Owens realizes that Wyman had a run on him. At this point in the race, the goal is not to hold up people, really. I mean, if you run your line and you see that they're getting a run on you, let them by. That's the way I look at it. In fact, Owens probably could have let Banks go earlier. But now you see it, though. Banks is exactly right at the moment, pulling away too much. So that turn in one corner, Owens was really struggling. See right through that third corner. Look how much time was gained by Banks and Wyman through there. And you see Blythe not too far in the distance. Moletsky not too far behind. And there's McKay working his way up. Owens moved his way up as far as he did not because of speed, of course, just keeping it on the track. Minimizing any kind of runoffs or slow ups. But Savage is definitely way faster. Now we have an incident. Oh, that's a shame. As you see, they're way far ahead of Owens right now. And Wyman's goes in a little hot. He's up on Banks. He's got... Oh, he just turned and got loose a little bit. It's almost like he watched Banks get loose. And then he got loose himself. Wyman trying to turn around, trying to get back on track. Moletsky goes by, Blythe goes by, McKay goes by. All those positions lost. Stewart goes by. That hurts. Goddard, Margaritas, Miles is now. How did he get all the way back to 17th? He must have had a problem. He dropped way back. Buckley's 4th. 5th is Queen. Sousa's dropped back to 6th. Banks. Owens. This is where the action is between Owens and Savage. Or Savage is about ready to pounce on Owens at any time here. If you happen to be watching this race, please hit the sub button. I need as many subs as I possibly get. My goal is from a year from now to hopefully have, say, hundreds of subs. Let's just say that. We'll have no problem getting enough content watched, because a lot of people like to love to watch the races they've been in. But the biggest obstacle will be gaining. Did Owens lift there? No. Oh wait! Wow! What the? We're gonna go back and see what happened there. So Savage looks like had Owens braked, let off, braking hard there, and just goes around the outside of Savage and through the corner. Amazing. Savage had taken the position. They almost touched there. Wow. Did not realize that happened. Owens has been the beneficiary of quite a bit of side-by-side racing in the last week or two, and is trying to grow a reputation of being a trusted driver, I guess. The Savage now is probably saying, "Oh my God, how am I going to get by this slow guy?" I always kind of feel bad for him. But you see, he's got quite a bit of car damage. And as you see, Molesky is gotten by Blythe. Let's take a look at when that happened. Oh, whoa! There it is. Blythe had to lift off. And then he lost his position to Molesky. And that also is... See Stewart catching back up. Let's go down the list. The stop and go, Jenks, Miles in 17th, Weissman 16th, Allen in 15th. Great job. And a nice stable race here. Wyman. We saw crash his car earlier. Probably still hasn't got repaired yet. He's probably waiting for his pit. And McKay looks like he's caught up to Stewart. Blythe and Molesky. Savage, as you see, got by Owens. I don't think Owens will try the pass. Oh, he looks to pass, acts like he's going to pass, and then decides against it. It slows down a little bit. Oh, wow, there's a car parked there. There was a car parked there, And wow. Let's go back and look at this. Okay, so Jigs had just come out of the pits, and I think he was just trying to be good sport and let people go by. But man, that was an awkward position to be in. Oh, oh! Ooh, that could have been good thing Stewart was farther behind like that. So now we got Savage is by, and Owens has dropped from 7th place to 9th, and he's about to lose some more positions, I think. Well, Molesky goes wide almost into the grass. And now he's got Blythe all over the back of him. And so, as you see, Savage is just kind of driving away from Owens now. We're on lap 15 of 38. Let's take a look. These are our results so far. Goddard has taken over first place from Langholm, Queen in 3rd, Buckley 4th, Margaritas 5th, Banks 6th, Queen 7th, 8th, Blythe, Molesky 9th, and Stewart 10th. Let's remove this because this is going to get good in the corner here, I think. Oh, Molesky goes off track there. Which slows Owens a little bit. Let's back that up. Let's take a look. Let's take another look at this. Owens trying to brake a little bit. Definitely, wow, Owens sold way down there. And Blythe is out of the corner way faster. But Molesky's back on it again and involved. And he just got passed by Stewart going into the corner. Oof, that's a... I tell you folks, I don't advise passing in that corner at all. And so now Molesky lost a couple of spots. Owens is starting to feel the heat, I think, of losing positions. And he's got a lot of hungry racers behind him. We're on the 16th lap. Goddard is second, Margarita is third, Buckley fourth. Great run by Buckley, tremendous. Sousa sixth. He was in third or fourth, but he had an accident. Banks, Savage has just pulled way away. As you see, Savage is now pulled way away from Owens. And now Blythe is looking to get by Owens. They're definitely getting their practicing in on passing. And Blythe and Owens have a little bit of breathing room now. And Molesky is pitting. Staying with this because this is where the close racing is. Banks, Savage is gone, Owens. A little bit of a gap now between Owens and Blythe. see. Oh, Owens hits the curb there. Miles running 17th. Wyman 16th. Weissman had some early problems. Now is 15th. Allen has moved up to 14th. Molesky's still in the pits. Buckley has a nice cushion on the 5th place driver. And Goddard has caught up to Lingholm. Not sure who that is in front of them. That's Miles in front of them. Blythe working on Owens. He's going to go for the pass right here, I think. I don't blame him. Owens makes sure he gives plenty of room. It's a nice slowdown there. Hits the curb kind of hard. Slingshot Racing. Moving his way up. McKay is in the pits. Allen's in the pits. Jenks is in the pits. There goes Allen. Wyman. Molesky is out of the pits and he's behind Queen. Stewart is getting on Owens. As you see, Blythe has pulled away a little bit from Owens. There's Lingholm catching up to Miles. Blue flags are waving. Gets by no problem. Goddard will probably be going by Miles pretty soon as well. Buckley. Margarita's hanging in 3rd. Savage 5th. Blythe 6th. Blythe and Owens has moved up a spot because someone went in the pits. I think it was Queen. Queen must have went in the pits. Stewart, Queen, Sousa, Weissman's in the pits. McKay's out of the pits. Wyman, 16th. Miles, 17th. Buckley, 4th, I'm sorry. Owens, 5th because the pits are cycling through. Stewart. Blythe must have won the pits. Yes, he's in the pits. Our leader's in the pits. See, the fuel's broke. The fuel is blinking on the 888 car. '88. 888's being risky. It goes around again. He's got an open track pretty much by himself. Why not? He's got Stewart right behind him. Stewart's got 20 liters of fuel. I don't think Buckley is pitted yet. He's running in third. Margaritas, I don't think has pit yet either. Molesky and Blythe running close together once again. Owens is in the pits. We're at lap 22. Way past the halfway point. Margaritas is pissed. It's just coming out right as Owens enters. Jenks is in the pits. Weissman running 17th. Miles 16th. Allen 15th. Wyman 14th. Savage 13th. McKay 12th. Molesky 11. Blythe 10. Owens is coming out of the pits. And just ahead of him is, or just behind him is Blythe. It's Sousa. So a really good pit stop. Very, very good pit stop for Owens, because Owens was actually, when the pit cycle started, was behind Blythe. As you see, the gang's all back together here almost. Before all the pit cycles started, these guys were kind of all running together. McKay was much faster, has rebounded quite a bit in this race. Savage 13, Wyman 14, Allen 15, Miles 16, Weissman 17. Who's in front of Langhorne? It's Goddard. It's Jenks in front of Langhorne. Whoa! Langhorne goes off track. Where's Goddard? Goddard passes him. That's huge right there. Huge, huge, huge. And now Queen's running in third. Margaritas must have had an error, because now Queen's third. Margarita's fourth. Buckley is running fifth. He was running fifth or fourth earlier. Banks, steady climb, is sixth. Sousa seventh. Owens with Blythe all over him in eighth. Right behind Blythe is Molesky. These guys have turned 151s, which is really fast. Owens is so holding them up, but it's racing. They're all on the same lap. .153 even almost is what Owens' fastest lap was. Blythe gets by Owens there. Whoa, boy. Man, that looks so fast going through that corner. Oh, something happened to Molesky. Somehow Molesky that caused. Oh, he hopped the curb there, and McKay got by him. Man, I can't imagine to be able to have errors or multiple errors in a race and still be able to catch people. It would be great that it'd be that fast. But Blythe has gotten by Owens. Owens has been told by some of the other participants that he should become a little more wide, make his car a little more wider. But now McKay coming up on, speeding up on Owens. Owens negotiates the turn pretty good, and Molesky right behind. Okay, so we're gonna go take this a little slower. And I'm not gonna give any feedback really, but I'm gonna take this a couple times from different angles. So this shows the braking points. It's all the way down on the brake right here. Pretty much, it looks like overcooked. So the other driver goes around and then turns into him. But at that point, when he's going for that turn, he already thought the other guy was going off, and or braked altogether because he blew his turn. So I don't know what will happen there with the stewards, but what penalty would be given. But we're going to take one more look at this from a different angle. I'm trying to be super bipartisan here, but let's see. Brakes almost all the way down going into the turn, giving plenty of room, making sure the other participant has plenty of room going into that corner to negotiate the turn. Turns hard because what happened is the other car braked so hard, had to take full avoidance and then hit on the gas to get around him. And bam, right there, took a side hit. And managed to keep it on the track. To see the wheel all the way turned. And still gassing down. There's a bystander behind, goes off into the sand. And McKay gets left in a similar position he was earlier in the race. That is a dangerous corner to either make an error or try to pass in for all participants. There's no doubt. But we're going to kick it up now. And that actually cost all three drivers time. I would say that 88 did everything possibly human that he could have done to avoid incident in that position. Molesky trying to work over Owens. Owens shot out a little bit far and wide there. We got ourselves a pretty good race here. Molesky going for the turn, the pass. He's got him. He's got the preferred line. Owens goes on the outside and makes that pass happen. some interesting events for Owens in the last lap, I would say. He's braking all the way, as you see. The other car hits the curb, and he's trying to be careful, and does a great job of being careful. And unfortunately for the 696, who was faster, he re-lost the position and now got to probably work for it again. This is about the 5th or 6th side-by-side racing that Owens had, and then later in a race that night also had about 3 more side-by-side runs, and probably after about 8 side-by-side runs there was only 1 incident, which I was pretty happy with that. Usually I don't go in too much of a tangent on my own racing, but since I'm in this race, I have to say I had some very fun racing. Stewart climbing up, he's doing everything he can to catch up to Molesky. And Savage, after the pits, somehow, I'm not sure what exactly happened to him, but he is falling quite a ways back. And he was very competitive, super fast. Faster than most of the probably drivers in this area right up here. And Blythe, as you can see, is in his own space right now with 10 laps to go. He's got a pretty secure spot going for himself. And it looks like he's got he's got a huge cushion right there. As you see, Owens has a bunch of cars behind him now. Molesky, Stewart. It looks like Stewart's going to get by Molesky, and those guys have the actual race leader, both of them, flashing their lights. They're coming through traffic. And they're having a great old race for P1 right here, these two guys. There's been so much racing on this track that really it's been great. Great entertainment. Oh, Goddard just ran off. Our leader. That's a bummer. Let's see. Let's go back. Sit with Goddard. Goddard slides off there. And he loses his, with 8.5 laps to go, he just lost a considerable amount of time on the second place driver. Stewart gets by Owens. And you'll see Owens lift and go to the outside going into this corner. Watch right here. Lifts. Stays to the outside and gives plenty of room for the leader. Even meanwhile, he has Molesky once again, all over his tail. Owens takes the inside this time, which he hasn't done the entire race. Molesky hits the curb, goes to the outside, and the second place driver passes him. It's a handful. That corner is just deadly. And let's say we have Savage just hitting that corner. He's got Savage has. Oh, they're not at the same lap, but he has Weissman all over him. And behind them is McKay, who's fallen back to 13th after the incident that he had with Owens. McKay's definitely worthy of a way higher finish. He's been super fast all day long. He's just got caught up in a couple of incidents. And kind of heart goes out to him. That's a bummer. Owens making room going into the corner for Goddard. Molesky set his sights on that top 10. Unlikely that Savage at this point will catch up, but you never know. You never know what can happen. Owens hedging towards the inside. He's trying to protect that inside now that it's getting late in the race. Molesky's just, if he could get that corner down, he's having a lot of issues coming out of that corner, but the rest of the track, he seems really fast. This is a battle position for McKay and Savage. These guys start racing each other. That's going to give Molesky and Owens a little bit of a break. Goddard desperately trying to catch up to Lingholm, Queen, Buckley, Margaritas, Banks, Sousa, Blythe. Blythe's moved up to 8th place. Great job. I believe Owens has just moved into 10th. He's been passed by B.B. Stewart. Something happened to BB through that corner because Owens was able to catch up just a bit. Oh, they both go into the sand, which has allowed Molesky to put a move on Owens. Owens now drops drops in another position to 11th. And we have 5, 6, 7 laps to go. These cars are all, I think, 1 lap down, so there's actually less than that left. Wow, Jenks is really lagging badly. Yeah, Owens' last lap is 154, which is really slow, so he's not going to catch anyone doing 154s. The race now, the close race right now is between Savage and McKay. McKay's looking to pass. Something's happened to Sousa. Let's go back a little bit. Sousa was running, well, I guess he's still running 7th here. So McKay is looking to get by. Unfortunately, I don't have his skin for some reason. I thought I had everyone's skin from the skin pack, but evidently not. Okay, looks like he's got Savage. He backed off. Wow, he really backed off hard there. He had the line, and I think he had the position. It's pretty nice, clean racing on his part. Savage's last lap was 156, so he definitely had some issues. And McKay's was 155. Owens with a 153.2, and Molesky just pulling. He's got a 152 going there, so he pretty much knows that he's got 10th place if he doesn't make any mistakes, which he does right there. He goes into the sand with 5 laps to go. With Lingholm, Goddard, Queen, Buckley, Margaritas, Banks. Wyman is catching someone. Oh, Wyman now is catching McKay. How cool is that? Wow. Where did he come from? That is just crazy. He was not even on the radar. Now Wyman is not. He's not only gotten by Savage, he's up on McKay. That is just. He's doing 151s. In fact, his last lap was. Oh, and he gets by. Why? Wow, this was not known in this race, and I did not know this happened. Great job by Wyman. Wow. Oh, and we got a. What happened to Queen? Queen was third. He had third easily. Let's see here. Let's go back. Let's go back even farther. There's a 4-second gap between Buckley wasn't even Buckley's. Oh wait, I'm glad we went back because I want to see this battle. Let's go way back. So Margaritas looks like he was gaining on Queen. We went way back to lap 24. He's absolutely reeled. Margaritas absolutely has reeled Queen right in. Oh, so something happened there. I don't see Queen. Oh, there's Queen right there. Okay. Queen had a little runoff there. And now, this is what happens to Margarita. Buckley is caught up. And he's doing 152s. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Whoa! That's why we call it woes, guys. Whoa, whoa, woes. That's why I think I have one of the best names for racing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Woes. Oh, woes. That's how this racing feels like all the time. Like, woe is me. Or, whoa. Oh, my goodness. So glad we backtracked to look at this. So with some errors, Buckley fell back quite a bit. Oh, somewhere in here, Buckley got by Margaritas. When did that happen? Okay, here. So Margaritas has a lap car of Allen in front of him. Oh, he blows through the turn, goes into the sandbox. And that lap car definitely caused, or is not be able to negotiate the lap car, definitely caused Margaritas time. And he loses his position. So Margaritas was at one point on Queen, and it dropped back, and now is getting passed also by Buckley. This is a rough feeling, man. I know how this feels. And it looks like you just have one error after another. It's getting to be a tough time for Margaritas, but this is the race now. Buckley has caught up to Queen. The challenge for third. Nothing else really. No other races really going on. What's going to happen is Mackay. We already showed that. He just got by Savage. From Owens to Blythe, they pretty much had that locked up. Buckley's going for the pass. They almost touch. Some close racing there. Buckley lifts off. Smart move. So we have a Lambo versus a Ferrari. And Buckley's all over Queen. I'm not sure if they touched there, but that was close. Those cars sound great. Wow, look at that. Just look at it. Look at that. Will you look at that? Just look at that. They're running really super close together. Three laps left. What a battle. There was certainly a lot of great racing in this race. In the first 2 weeks of eSENIORS, there's been a lot of great racing. Close battles. With 1, 2, 3 laps to go, we're going to freeze this right here. No, this is where we're good. We're going to go with this. We're going to go. In fact, we're going to speed it up. Langholm's still in front of Goddard. There's contact there between Buckley and Queen. What a great show these guys put on. Buckley gets by Queen. Oh, he runs off just a little bit. Wow, what a great job. Amazing, really. What a race between these guys. This is for third place. There's Goddard. There's the leader. There's for first place. Look at the race they're having. Oh, we just missed that pass. We have to go back. Was that for first place, that pass? Yeah, that was for first place right back there, guys. Oh, Langholm is running out of gas. I think that's the problem. He slowed way down. And Buckley is... Oh, they tapped. That's it for Buckley. We're going to stick with the leader. There's something's happened to the second place driver. Goddard just running away with it now. Excuse me. So that's about it, guys. We have Jenks in 18th, Weissman 17th, Miles 16th. Boy, my voice, after 2 races in a row like this, my voice is tired. Savage 14, Wyman 13, McKay 12, Owens 11. There's Langholm getting passed by Owens. Malinsky. Langholm's trying to milk his gas. He's worried he's going to run out. Blythe just crossed the line. Owens crossed the line. McKay coming past the line. Wyman, Savage, and that's it. That's the race, guys. Thanks so much for viewing. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like button. Really appreciate you watching these videos. Keep the subscriptions coming. Share the videos. Share it with your family. I can use all the subs I can so I could get my custom URL. And great racing, great fun. Keep it up the good work. That's it from Woes.